How y'all doing today? It is Sidney here with the Better Leads Box, Better Leads Advertising Agency, www.betterleadsbox.com. And today I'm going to go over with you live videos, but I'm also going to go over with you live videos what to do in the first 10 seconds and why it's so important, so you understand kind of the reasoning behind the point of doing this, okay? So before I forget, as y'all know, if you're interested in learning how to build a marketing system for your business, that marketing system of lead generation that drives into a sales system that, of course, then drives into a retention system, then head over to www.betterleadsbox.com and get into the boot camp. Check out that boot camp. You'll also talk with Tiff and I, and we'll make sure you get all that stuff set up so you can start attracting people into your business and into your life here using social media here in the next 30 days. All right, so let's go over live videos, which live videos are very, very powerful. And live videos are now really, if you think about it, live videos are only a couple of days old, which is somewhat freaky. But they're only a couple years old. I think I said days, a couple years old, right? So live videos are really cool though. Why? Is because while you're live, it's constantly letting people know that you're live. So when you're on there for 10 minutes or whatever, it's constantly pushed out that you're live. And then of course, if people are commenting and liking your stuff or hopping on your feed, Facebook then sees that as an engagement. So then it becomes a lot easier to get that reach that you're looking for through the Facebook algorithm. Why? Because when you're, like I said, when you're live, it's continually doing that. When you put a post, it only really does it once. And gets the engagement and follows all that stuff that you need to do and everything else, right? Live videos are also great because when you do live videos, it literally turns into your own TV channel. It turns into the content, into, people get to see your face, they get to see your mannerisms, they get to hear your tone, and they get everything. It's like being right in front of them. It's like watching TV or watching a masterclass or on demand or whatever it might be. So it has become a very, very effective tool across all platforms. I mean, not just Facebook here, but Facebook, all of them. Facebook, you got IGTV. You can do 59 seconds on the feed of IG. You got YouTube, which, people don't utilize YouTube as much as they should. YouTube, very, very powerful tool. And then LinkedIn, of course. LinkedIn, you're able right now to put up videos of 10 minutes or longer. And then, of course, if you want to go live, you can. So, live videos are great. And as you all know, if you notice how I do my live videos in here, specifically, is I go in here every day around the same time. I go in here around noon. I used to do it around 2, but now I do it around noon. I get a little bit more engagement that way. These videos get seen a little bit more. And then we take this content and then, we follow, as you all know here at the Better Leads Box and Better Leads Advertising Agency. I mean, we follow a lot of forms of how we run ads, but the main one that we run right now is, intent-based branding from Frank Kern. Video is a very big part of that. So if you're looking, video is really what's helping people move the needle a little bit faster than just maybe because you're able to get that kind of trust factor, you're able to get that trust factor, put in a little bit quicker than, it might be through writing, just because they can see your eyes, they can see your mannerisms, they can hear your voice, they can hear your tonality, they can, see your eyes, all that stuff matters. And then once you start building that audience, which, intent-based branding is all about building an audience and about building the momentum of that audience and people who are watching you, not necessarily a list, then, that's what you end up building. So, what this is turning for me is kind of like my own little 5 to 10 minute, tip of the day thing. And then I also put in a video for you all to watch in here every day. Or training from the Better Leads Box watching here. And I also put in a, basically a quote in regards to some sort of marketing tip or whatever. I'm constantly wanting to make sure that you all are engaged in here, but I also want to make sure I go live in here with stuff that I'm learning as I go and tips that I'm finding as I go. So here's what you want to do when you go live in the first 10 seconds. So everybody knows the first 10 seconds is very important because people typically are not going to make a decision if they want to watch your video in the first 10 seconds that they watch it. Okay, so they're scrolling through their feed, they click on it, based on what you're saying. But it's not even based on what you're saying. It's based on your energy. It's based on your mannerisms. Are you talking with your hands? Are you moving? Are you out walking? Are you sitting down with this and talking, with monotone? I mean, seriously, all that stuff matters, right? You want to be moving. You want to be excited because that's going to keep people interested, right? Curious. But where people make a big mistake a lot of times, and you've probably seen, if you go over to the Better Leads Box videos and watch a few of them, you'll notice that Tiffany and I are very, very, very similar in how we do the first 10 seconds of our video. We let people know who we are. So we give them a salutation. So it's, hey, it's Sidney here with the Better Leads Box. That's how I start almost every single video. And you just see me start the videos like that in here. Gosh, when you even go into the training, I mean, it's almost hoshed in my brain. Like I even do it in the training sometimes as well. And then it's just like, hey, it's Sidney Clevenger with Better Leads Box. And then I immediately go into, just in case they got confused on what they heard with the Better Leads Box, I go into www.betterleadsbox.com. I let them know exactly what that URL is immediately. Some people would say don't do that because it could drive people away from your live. No, the whole point of my live is to get them to go to my stuff so I can start putting them into my buckets and start marketing to them because they've shown interest in my stuff. So if they're interested in my stuff in the first 10 seconds, hallelujah, like, yeah, let's send them to my page. So, I don't think that plays a role, but, it is something that people have said, I've heard in the marketing world. But anyway, I don't follow that. But it's, hey, it's Sidney Clevenger here with Better Leads Box. So now they have my name, they have who I'm with, and they also have the website that they can go to. The website's always going to be mentioned over here. If you guys look over here in the feed, it's going to be mentioned in here as well. So like it's going to be mentioned in here as well for you guys to click on it. And then of course we go into, what the website is, and then we go into what the talk is about. So like for this video, I might go into, hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Sidney here with Better Leads Box, www.betterleadsbox.com. And today I'm going to talk to you about, how you can leverage live video on social media so you can grow your business more effectively and more efficiently, with fewer posts and less headache. So there's 3 parts to that, right? You got your salutation, who you are, where you're from. And then you got where you want them to go if they're interested in learning more. And then you got what you're going to talk about. All that needs to be in the first 10 seconds. It's very important. Now, you sit there and you say, oh, it's not that bad. It's only 10 seconds. Man, when you start doing live videos, you won't realize how fast it goes. Like if you've ever spoken on a stage, like me and Tiffany, or like, been on a stage and like, you're like, oh, I got an hour and a half to speak. That hour and a half goes by like that. And, so you got to be very, very conscious about like getting your stuff out as quickly as possible. And, like when I was, with Brad, like one of the things Brad and Frank have taught me is, short and punchy is working right now. So like short, punchy, and how you talk and the sentence structure in your language, and also in what you're writing. I mean, like short and punchy, like that's what people want, almost kind of like bullet points, and we're finding that short and punchy is converting a lot more right now. Yes, first 10 seconds. You need to get out your salutation, who you are. You need to get out where they can go. So basically your CTA, your call to action, and you also need to get out what you're going to talk about. In the framework of what I want to talk about, you're often going to hear me or Tiffany use the how-to framework, which a lot of, works. The how-to framework, how to X without dealing with Y, or how to X, works very, very well. And the example I just gave you was how to X. So, live videos can be very, very powerful, but like everything else when it comes to social media or marketing in general, it's never the science of just getting on there and doing a live video. It's all in the art of how you do it. People purchase because of you. They want to do business with you, not because of the business you're in, not because of what it is for the most part. They do business because they want to do business with you. And, you're your brand. How you fulfill your clients is your brand, and how you take care of your people, make people smile, and get people excited is your brand. Live videos is what you all need to be doing. Don't be scared of it. I'm sitting here staring at a screen right now, and I'm looking at that screen. I got Trey right next to me. I got Tiffany upstairs. But the thing is that's it. I've had over 25 people hop on this right now. We'll probably have about 70 or 80 people watch this by tonight. And the thing is I could easily be, well, what are all those people think? The thing is, I'm putting this out there for you all. And of the 75 or 80 people that watch this, if one of them starts doing it and seeing results from it, it's a win. That's all I focus on. So anyway, but doing this, this is something that Frank Kern and Brad Bearden specifically told me that I needed to do. While I was on a call with Brad, he specifically told me to do this one-on-one. So I paid a lot of money for that information specifically. And just by going into the Better Leads Box and seeing how Tiffany and I do it and monitoring that's going to help. But you heard me say it. That's what I would highly do. I would look at doing live videos at least once a week. Doing it once a week is going to turn into your little TV channel, and turning it into your little TV channel is going to help finding people who are going to start engaging with you, following you, and wanting to know more about what you're about, and buying your stuff when you start giving them offers. Other than that, guys, again, I got to run off here. I got to hop on a call, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this brought value to you, as always. And of course, if you're looking to, build that marketing system, you're looking to build the system of lead generation, sales after that lead generation, throwing them into that sales process, building that sales process out, and then into a retention process and multiplying the customers, then head over to betterleadsbox.com, www.betterleadsbox.com. Over here in the comments, head over there and get into the boot camp is basically what that is. The boot camp's going to basically put you in the Better Leads Box for the first week and get your foundational stuff ready. And then you're actually even going to talk with me and Tiff, and me or Tiff actually, to help make sure you got all that stuff and answer any questions that you have. And then of course, if it's a good fit, then we'll go ahead and start getting you enrolled and started with building out your system in the Better Leads box.